Good morning, and happy Monday. Yes, you probably can tell I am out here early. This is Gigi. This is Walking 1K with Gigi. It's the beginning of another week, and I'm encouraging you to get your steps in. You know what? It's a bunch of people out here. I'm telling you, because we are trying to beat the heat. We're trying to beat the heat. I tell you, I don't know about where you are, but here in the 757, it has been hot. But you know, this is the day that the Lord has made. We're rejoicing and we're glad in it. Oh my goodness, this past weekend, I tell you, the Gilmores, we've been busy. Uh, Saturday, we had our church cookout at our home, and it was hot, but it was so good. It was good food, good fun, good fellowship, but it was hot. And I think the heat is the thing that really drains you. And then yesterday we had our worship service at Grace and Twine Ministry, and we really believed it wasn't going to be a whole lot of people because of being involved in the cookout. But I'm telling you, it was more people at church yesterday than we had. We almost had a full house. Plus, we had visitors as far away as Louisiana. Oh my goodness, it was just a great weekend. But they say we got relief on the way. They said, I think the first day of August, which is Friday, oh, the temperatures are going to drop. And I had been praying. I said, I hope we have gone through our August and July, and maybe God is answering prayers. Maybe we're going to have relief in August because, usually August is the hottest month. But anyway, I didn't come on here to talk about the weather, but I tell you, the weather's been worth talking about. But again, what a lovely day, another opportunity to just share with you this morning. And I was up in prayer, and then I read my daily bread devotional, and of course, another good one today. The title of my gym nugget is "The One Who Sees Calls Us to See and Care." You know, we live in a time where we say Big Brother's always watching us. Is someone always seeing something? And we have these cameras and things. But although we have cameras and Big Brothers watching us, uh, everybody may be watching, but everybody's not caring. One of the things that disturbed me was when Princess Diana, the paparazzi was chasing her, and they say as a result, they got in a car accident and she was killed. And they was talking about when the crash occurred, the paparazzi was there, and they were just taking pictures and taking pictures more than trying to help her and the other person in the car. And they were saying maybe if she had gotten more care, as it happened. And the paparazzi was there, but they were more concerned about taking pictures. Maybe she would have survived. But aren't you glad that we have a God that sees us? He sees us, even those of us that feel that we're unseen. He sees us, and not only does he see us, he does something about it. He cares for us and does things. The story is in here about Hagar. Hagar was a handmaiden of Sarah. If some of you don't know the story, Abraham, God had promised Abraham that he was going to be the father of many nations, but at first they didn't have a child, and they were up in age, close to 100 years old, and it took a while for Sarah to conceive, so they thought they would help out God, and Sarah told Abraham to have her handmaiden Hagar, and he did, and they had a child, Ishmael. But Sarah turned around and got mad and threw Hagar out of the house and uh, forced her out in the wilderness. And Hagar is out there with her baby and, hardly no water or anything. But guess who shows up? The one who sees showed up to her, comforted her, uh, led her to water and things like that. And in Genesis 16:13, it says that Hagar, she gave this name to the Lord who spoke to her. You are the God, oh my God, who sees me. For she said, I have now seen the one who sees me. And she called the well Beer Lahai Roi, the well that belongs to the living one seeing me. The name for the one who sees me is El Roi. You know, it's funny because Pastor's middle name is Elroy, Elroy, but it's spelled the one who sees, El, and then Roi, the one who sees me, but not only sees me, but cares about me. You know, there's a lot of people that see you going through some things, but they don't do anything to help. You know, that's what happened when we talk about the story of the Good Samaritan. When the man was beat up on the road and two men passed by and just saw him. But the Good Samaritan did more than see him. He took him up and took care of his wounds and got him to a safe place. That's what God is calling us to do. Not to just see, but to care. Good morning. Not to just see, but to care. That's why I was saying the one who sees calls us to see and care. You know, Rockwell sings a song. This song came up in my mind. Rockwell says, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Tell me if it's just a dream. No, 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 no. It's not just a dream, Rockwell. Someone is always watching because we know the one who sees, Elroy, is always watching. But not only does he watch and he sees us, but he does something about it. He cares for us. He takes care of us. He serves us. Oh my gosh, that's what God is calling for, not just for just those that see, but those that see and care. Okay, I like this ending. I always like the endings to these devotionals. It says, the unseen are all around us. God, who has redeemed us, calls us to see and serve them as he enables us. Oh, that's a good ending right there. Let me read that one more time. The unseen, there we go, are all around us. God, who has redeemed us, calls us to see and serve them as he enables us, just like he saw Hagar. The one who sees, Elroy, is calling us to see and to care. Don't forget that on this Monday. Oh my goodness. Well, it is Monday, the beginning of another week. Always subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed to the Jim Nugget channel. Leave your comments as you see. I see your comments. You're commenting from all over the world, and I appreciate it because I'm always on this mission to encourage, to inspire, and to instruct. Oh my goodness, I feel like that's what my mission is. And to also encourage you to walk, to move. Just like John, 3 John 2. Beloved above all things, I wish that you would prosper, be in health, even as your soul prospers. Don't forget, you go ahead and get one of my Walking 1K with Gigi shirts at Gigi1K store. .etsy.com. That's Gigi 1K store.etsy.com. Maybe you just need to wear a reminder to get your walk on. All right, all right. I know someone's watching me even right now as I'm walking on this track. Not just the people's on the track, but there's someone always watching me. The one who sees. Elroy is always watching, and he's calling us to see and care. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay cool, stay hydrated. Bye.